Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your July 2018 Astro Tarot forecast. I'm shuffling a new deck by Kim Kranz called The Wild Unknown Tarot. Beautifully illustrated and even better, feels amazing. The texture and the manufacturing is amazing and smooth. So let's get to the forecast. It's eclipse season and Mercury retrograde is here for July. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and for following me on social media, on my Instagram page as well as Facebook. I appreciate your support and I am grateful. So I wanted to take a moment to let you know that. Let's start with our first transit on the 9th of July. Venus, the planet of love and wealth and harmony, enters Virgo. And what this means for Scorpio is that you are attracting new friendships and social clubs and groups and organizations into your life. You're also able to balance your goals a little bit better. If there's things that you have left undone, Venus could smooth over the 11th house of goals and wishes. So if love is one of your wishes, Scorpio, or attracting the right person, Venus in the 11th is the internet vibes. You could maybe meet someone online. And I would normally not recommend that because it's been a personal nightmare to be online dating, but this isn't my opinion. This message is from the cosmos. And I feel like with this placement of Venus in the 11th, it might be a new way of attracting someone if you go online. There could be new vibes available for you there. Maybe it's not the same places you've gone, just maybe something different. And I don't want to promote any one versus the other, but there's something about technology and who you are connecting to that could work for you from July 9th through the end of the month into the first week of August. Jupiter on the 10th, who's stationed in your first house of self and body, goes direct at 13 degrees of Scorpio. You still have 3 to 4 months with him direct, expanding the life potential for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Please watch your ascendant forecast if you know the time of your birth. And please watch your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Jupiter is elevating you, elevating your potential, your status in life, and your life path. In the first house of self, he could be expanding the body, so you want to put in that cardio work at the gym to kind of keep weight gain at bay. When Jupiter enters the first house of self, you could put on a few pounds, but they will come off when this planet leaves. It's an energy. It just kind of happens. Keep up your maintenance of the self and body and you'll be all right. Our first eclipse occurs on the 12th, new moon, partial solar eclipse, 20 degrees of Cancer. This works for you in that it is a water sign that trines any of your planetary placements that you have in Scorpio. This occurs in the 9th house of what is foreign and at a distance to you. The 9th house of foreign travel and experience, higher education. Scorpio could be undergoing a new course of study or one could be eclipsed in for you. And I want to say there's new potential for connection in ways that you hadn't received before. And some of you are connecting with people outside of your normal environment or element, and that is the 9th house. So you could actually go under new therapies at that time too. The 9th house of metaphysical experience and who is counseling you or relieving you spiritually, therapeutically. There could be a new method of a belief system implemented at this time. Political, theological, philosophical, what have you. It's a big one though, because it's not just a new moon. You're being eclipsed here. There's something that needs to be exposed for Scorpio in the 9th house. On the 22nd, the sun enters Leo, and this is the 10th house of career. This is the highest potential that next to the midheaven in your chart, your status, your title, and your recognition for what you do in this life. When the sun is here, this is where we focus. So I think Scorpio is hard at work and doing what you do best when you're focused. Scorpio needs to put their attention on the career and cater to it a little, because Mercury will retrograde here on the 26th. Mercury retrogrades at 23 degrees of Leo, next to the sun, conjunct the sun's energy, through August 19th, back to 11 degrees of Leo in the 10th house of career. You're reevaluating what it is you do, what your potential could be, and some of you are discriminatingly writing behind the scenes, maybe to the boss or the supervisor or someone who has the capability to promote you. And if that's yourself, maybe you're writing your own personal memoir or a letter to yourself, but you're asking for what you deserve, and you should be asking for more. The 10th house is the highest position, and I feel like Scorpio has reached a crossroads and mentally maybe over analyzing all steps taken in career thus far. Some of you might be consider retiring if that's age appropriate, or even not. There's early retirement that happens all the time. Then on the 27th, the day later, our full moon total lunar eclipse occurs at 4 degrees of Aquarius in the 4th house of home for you, and mother and foundation and support and comfort. There's closure for you. Some of you are moving or have moved, or this eclipse triggers a move within 7 months, closing the door on an environment or location that you were once stable in, and things are changing, moving forward out of the environment into something new. Let's see what's here for you in the tarot. I'm anxious to see what the cards look like, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, all of my data is below in the Show More section. I have a tarot e-course available online that I wrote and published. If you're interested in that, it's for the beginner, for the intermediate, and the advanced. And also I have a Vimeo on-demand web series, if you're interested, called Medium Messages, where I focus strictly on the tarot and any messages that I get through divination. That is also in the Show More section. And of course, if you'd like a private reading with me, consider it, because it's one of the things I do best. Okay, let's get to the cards, Scorpio. Okay. 8 of Wands suggests something is happening very quickly. This is a card of pace, and it's fast. It's fire. The tempo is at a fast pace for you. Let's see why and what this is about. Wow. Reset. The Fool. This little chickadee just popped out of a shell, and he's about to set a reset button on his life. And this is a Uranian card in the sign of Taurus, in your polar opposite sign, in the 7th house of marriage and soulmate. So there could be some Uranian energy that's redirecting Scorpio right now. And the Fool is not a foolish card. The Fool is starting something new, an adventure, taking what you own in one little satchel and moving forward, leaving things behind you. It's the number 0. It's the first card out of 78 in the tarot. So it is a fresh start. Let's see what else is here. Wow. This is the 9th house, the Hierophant, counsel, study, therapy, learning, spirituality, belief systems, church, getting the golden magic key. Some of you have been undergoing types of therapies and counseling. Maybe you've tried marriage counseling. Quickly, something's repositioning you, though. And because of that 8 of Wands, it's talking about the pace. Maybe you quickly decided to try counseling with a significant other or even on your own, and you're ready to start anew because of it. Let's see what else is here. You have 2 cards left. Wow. Major Arcana, the Fool, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. This is a person who is on their own. Very independent energy, ruled by Aries in the zodiac. Independence, control, assertion, direction, taking action, taking an action to learn more, to start fresh. Some of you are going through new courses of study and very quickly. What else is here? Five of Swords. Well, this isn't so positive, but there's been strife around some Scorpios, and this could be that you had to go through a loss before you could start fresh. And that fresh start is in the 12th house, or 9th house on the 12th, in this exact area. This is the 9th house. So I'm in love with the tarot, how it always coincides. But you needed to heal. This is one worm that is now cut into two. Something that was whole is severed. Does it regenerate? No. The worm doesn't regenerate. It's meant to stay in two separate pieces. So if you are detached from someone, please know there are no mistakes. And everything's divinely timed. Astrology and astrologers believe that. It's okay if things didn't work out. If you have to heal, you have to heal. You tried all of your best, and maybe you still need to undergo some counseling or healing. It's okay, all in sweet due time. I'll pull one more card. All in sweet due time. Maybe you need to retreat right now. You're retracted, but leave the light on. Leave the light on for invitation, for something to come in. Maybe you need to step back and out of something in order to heal and protect yourself in that shell. This is the sign of Virgo in the Tarot, the Hermit. Virgo is influenced by Venus in the 11th house of connections. So maybe it's time for Scorpio to retreat and then connect. Could be very different. See how it applies for you. I'm wishing you a beautiful month of July, Scorpio. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.